Welcome back, guys, to Factorio Meiosis. This is episode number 10. Alright, so last episode, we actually started the trains, and they are currently zipping around, although I don't have enough radar set up where we can actually see them with a live overlay. That's something I need to do, is to go back and put radars basically just everywhere. But one of the things we can do is we can start breaking down little pieces of our original stem cell, one piece at a time, as we make replacements for stuff. So one thing we can get rid of are these guys right here, are belt producers. So first thing I'm going to get rid of are the inserters, so I don't have random little extras in my inventory when we're done. And I might have to... No, it seems like that's fine. Okay, and we'll get some just from picking that up. Oh, this guy's not powered, thank goodness. Let me pick up you and you. Oh, I had room for all of that. Awesome. And I think everything is still fine. Oh, look at this. Okay, this is why... I guess I was going to end up with some iron in my inventory anyway. So I guess that's fine. All right, so we got rid of that. The other thing we can get rid of is this guy. This long-handed inserter. The other inserters we need to keep here. Yeah, not enough room. All right, let's go dump some of this stuff. And let's not get stuck, or not get hit by the train. Iron chest. Oh, that is old. Deprecated. And put that in there, I guess. And I will need more fast inserters, but we will go pick those up at our new spot. At the inserter cell. Okay, so let's see, what else? We can't get rid of these guys, because this is for the research, so we still need that. And this guy is also for research. What are you getting fed into here, guy? I think you were only feeding into that long-handed inserter, so we can get rid of you. We can get rid of that chest. Yeah, okay, so that's looking a little bit better. We only took out a tiny little piece, but bit by bit, we will be brewing more. You can see that the iron patch we started with is starting to get a little bit depleted, and more importantly, our coal output, particularly with our recent power upgrade, or at least the increase in our total power needs, our coal is basically, it's not quite cutting the mustard anymore. A lot of times, my steam engines aren't getting enough coal, so I think what we need to do today, they are full right now, but they have emptied out before. Copper patch is starting to empty a bit. This was full when we started out. What we need to do today is to make a steam cell. We're going to try to fit it right here. This nice big open spot where there's no other ores or anything. And, oh, let's not get hit by the train. Let's drive over there. Actually, I need to pick up some inserters. Oh, I forgot that you can run over inserters and those get hit. Okay, whatever. Let's go pick up some inserters at our inserter cell. And then we will head over and see how much space we have. The amount of space we have will determine... Let's see, follow the yellow brick road. Go this way. I haven't finished the roads yet. In these new areas. Don't get hit. Oh, gosh. I'm watching for trains and not watching where I'm going. Okay, we need some fast inserters. That's right. Yeah, we're going to need a lot, so let's just grab all of them. Give this place something to do. Lazy bums. Okay, let's put all those in there. And then we will also need probably... Let's grab an extra stack of those. And a few stacks of those. And I should also, while I'm here, I should do this. Like this. Okay, we'll have to provide this guy with... Oh, I guess an iron chest is fine. Just need to get rid of those. Have those get repurposed, I guess, into the fast ones. And I do have some iron and whatnot, so I guess we will dump that in there. And that in there. Okay, very nice. Oh, wait, hang on. I have a normal inserter. That will not do. Okay, get rid of that. Now we're cleaned out. Except for these. Ah! Well, I'll get rid of those later. Okay, so Ooh. This is still not powered. Hang on. There we go. Okay. Goody, goody gumdrops. So, yeah, we have some power issues. We're going to make a huge steam cell, and that will at least give our our coal cell something to do, because all it's doing right now is just refueling the trains. Man, this road maybe needs to be a bit bigger, a little bit wider. I need to be a little bit more careful with what I'm doing. How am I supposed to drive through here? I can't. I might have to redo this road. Let's see. Is there any... Yeah, there's not really much room to drive through here, is there? So I might have to get rid of this altogether. Because when I put that little gate there, I had not done anything with this intersection, so I hadn't cut myself off yet. So I need to reroute the road. Road needs updating, but one thing at a time. Okay, iron cell is getting used. A bunch of aliens are attacking. Oh god. Oh, I guess I didn't have gates on me. Do I have gates on me this time? I do not. This cell is not quite finished, huh? But we can worry about that later. So the important thing is, how much room do we have? It looks like I don't quite have enough room to lay these steam engines out end to end. So let's see. We're going to use a substation to power... Let's get rid of these trees. We're going to use a substation to power our... What are they called? Our boilers. So substations provide 14 by 14, right? Yeah, and we need 14 boilers, so this is a nice area, or a nice little way to measure the area. So, but let's just put one at the beginning, one at the end. And we'll need some offshore pumps or whatever. And then a little bit of underground belt, probably. Belts are, put them in here. Okay, I need to get rid of these. These grenades don't do anything anymore. Okay, so we'll have a little bit of underground pipe at a minimum, just so I can walk through. Make it easier to navigate. And then we will need 10 of these laid end to end. Oh, there's a tree in the way. Great. Okay, there we go. Oh, look at that. Okay, turns out, looks like we're gonna have room to do it this way. So this is the narrowest part right there. And then we get more space after that. And then we'll put that guy there. And here's the new blueprints. So these guys support 100 steam engines for these two blueprints. This is the boiler part, and this is the steam engine part, and there's a little bit of overlap, so you can help line them up. And I will try to remember to upload this to the blueprints website, because I will probably be making, there we go, like that. I will probably be making a lot of steam engine cells, or at least several, as we expand and get more room. Particularly with all these huge coal patches all over the place, it would be a waste of power not to do it, at least until we get just like that ridiculous thousands and thousands of solar panels. There we go. So some people are probably going to remark that I could use burner inserters here instead of the fast inserters, and then I wouldn't need these power poles to support all the inserters, but moving forward in the long run, the majority of my power is going to come from solar panels, and I don't want to use extra coal if I can avoid it, even though we have massive amounts of it. Okay, so there's that much. Then the other blueprint overlaps like that. Bam! And just like that. Let's see, how much? Let me click on a power line. We have, I think, 300, or no, not even 300, 200 steam engines, something like that. Okay, so there we go. We just hooked up 100 more, and the coal is going to come down this way. Maybe in the future, we might upgrade to, yeah, I think I might have to move this rail line in the fullness of time, because there is not room here to expand this into a 4-lane system. We're going to have to move it over once I've killed a bunch of things, but, well, we can do that. Here's the order of priority here. And I think I probably do not have enough to make another one of those. I have to go back for supplies. We can make as much as we can anyway. And see how they overlap. Let's get the car out of the way. Now that we've got this guy up and running, we've got to get a train set up to go to him. So I'm going to need to set up the unloading station. And I think we're going to try to fit 400 to 500 steam engines here. That should hold us over for a while. Let's see. So we do it like this. And this overlaps with this power pole right here. There we go. And I'll have to go back for more. Actually, what I might do is I might just build up this way until we reach the edge of the water. Hey, we may as well do it all at once. Now let's do it all at once. Let's go overboard. Why do something in moderation if you can do something in excess? Now, will I be able to supply all of these with these two red belts? I'm not sure. I have no idea. If I find out we don't have enough throughput, I will upgrade them to blue belts. If that's not enough, I'll have a train offloading station here and a train offloading station here, and they'll just sort of meet in the middle. But we are out of parts. I'm going to slowly build this area up until we have at least 300 to 500 steam engines, and then we shall set up the trains. That is a lot of steam engines. Holy cow. There are 500. I just added 500 steam engines. I think I had 200 before. One steam engine is 500 kilowatts. 500 kilowatts. So I just added 250 megawatts to our on-demand power supply, so that will more than take care of our power needs for now. I have no idea if one train will be able to supply all of this. Now that I look at it, this looks like a lot. I don't think I've ever set up this many steam engines before. And if I did in the past, I certainly did not supply them with a train. So I guess this will be just a bit of a learning experience. We can either add more trains to the system, or we can add faster belts, or we can add another train station at the other side. Whatever seems to work. Okay, so once they get off of there, let's go ahead and mix them. They're already balanced per lane, so now we'll balance them per belt. And then every time it splits off, they get split again. And there should be some... this much power we're not going to need all the time, so they should back up. We won't really know if the... I don't think we'll really know if the train is going to cut the mustard until we need all that power. Which eventually we will. Okay, so there's that guy. Let's put the 4 trains on him. And set him up. He's going to go from coal cell to steam cell. Let's not confuse that with the steel cell. And let's say I would like a lot of coal. And it is a long distance, so let's have a longer load and unload time. 25 each, I guess. Let's hop in and ride and get an overview of what we have to do next. How the rail system is going. Coal cell to steam cell. All right, zoom out. Auto save. Okay, iron is going swimmingly. A lot of iron getting pumped out there. Loaded into trains. Seems like the back of the train is, the back of the train, that train station was full, and the front of the loading station is not. This one is totally backed up. Here's the coal system. The only thing our coal has been doing up to this point is... Oh, that's weird. They're offset there for some reason. The only thing it's been doing is reloading our train, so this will actually give this gigantic coal patch something to do. Okay, and that's more than enough time. Okay, maybe we don't need 25 seconds. Maybe we can lower that to 20. Although once these get emptied out, although maybe we won't have enough demand to empty them out. Once they get emptied out, we might need a longer load time. But just based on that, let's just lower it to 20 and 20. Maybe that makes sense. And now we've got a bit of a longer journey to go, all the way from there, all the way down to here. And this rail line is going to have to be moved over a bit eventually, so I'll have to rework exactly how these line up. But for now, it should be good. Okay, let's leave the train here. And I want to see... We're going to have a pretty good amount of coal. Let's see how it do. See if I made any errors. We get full... I'm noticing the flow of water is very low. I'm wondering if that's because there's no coal. It doesn't go to full flow until it has until it gets heated up. Okay, yeah. Now it's getting Now our water flow is up to the maximum of 10. That's kind of what I thought, but I wasn't quite 100% sure about that. And it will take a while for all of that to saturate. 700. Oh, okay, they just went offline because we don't need them. That's what I was talking about. We don't need all that power. But when we get attacked by a bunch of biters and all my mining stuff is going, all my assemblers and smelters and everything, that is a lot of power we need. This is annoying. This just kind of, it's just a, just sort of annoys me. I would like to put a balancer there, but over time it will back up. As soon as it backs up, the other one will start filling up. That's really interesting the way it syncs up like that. Okay, this one is getting full. This one's filling up. Coal is barely trickling to here. We've got the first boiler getting some coal. And we're using some of them because the night is coming. And the power system will prioritize steam engines over accumulators. So for now, I guess we will be using these a lot at nighttime. Some people come up with fancy circuit tricks where their coal power will only come on when their accumulator backlog, their accumulator capacity until that runs out. I haven't really messed with technical stuff like that. I would like to get into it at some point. I just haven't got around to learning how all that circuit stuff and all of... where is it even on here? Have I researched it? Don't even know what it looks like. Maybe I did research it. Do I have them available? Maybe. You can tell I've never used them because I have no idea where they are. Here we go. Okay, the decider, combinator, arithmetic combinator, the constant combinator, and then the different wire colors, and also smart chests and stuff. I never really messed with that. One day, we'll get to it. We'll dive into that. Probably in this factory at some point. I'll find an excuse to use it. Seems like the steam is backing up nicely. I think we should be fine supplying all of this. One thing I'm interested in. Yeah, we still have a pretty big backlog. I'm wondering... And we need to put the radars in here. I can't tell where the train is right now. I'm wondering if the train will get back before this backlog empties out. Basically, if the coal disappears from this point before the train comes back, then that might be an issue, or maybe it'll just take a few trips to fill the system up, and then it'll back up. But overall, I think it's fine. I think it'll do. We have way more power than we could possibly need. Okay, so now that our power issues are more or less taken care of for a while, what's next? Next, we have to kill aliens better. We have to make it easier. What do we need for that? We need to be making a lot of destroyer capsules. What do we need for that? We need to be making speed modules. What do speed modules take? They take... Where are they? They take advanced circuits. What do advanced circuits take? Advanced circuits take plastic. What does plastic take? It takes petroleum gas. We need to set up a petroleum gas cell to make a plastic cell, to make an advanced circuit cell, to make a speed module cell, to make a destroyer capsule cell. Cool. Okay, that's what we need to do. So what we're going to do, we're going to set up a refining area right down here where our oil rigs are. There are mods that let you put all the different types of liquid, petroleum gas, light oil, heavy oil, crude oil, and lubricant, all that kind of stuff, as well as sulfuric acid. They let you put all that stuff in barrels. I've thought about using that. I haven't quite made up my mind yet, but for now we can just do this much, and that'll get us closer to our goal. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be using advanced oil processing. And we want to crack the heavy oil to light oil, the light oil into petroleum gas, and then that's going to get turned into plastic. So all we're making is petroleum gas, and we want to do that as efficiently as possible. So these guys are all on 5-second timers. That makes the math much easier when they're on different timers. That's where I always make mistakes, is when stuff's on different timers. So this takes 5 seconds, this takes 5 seconds, and this takes 5 seconds. So advanced oil processing. Let's start here. We need to crack the heavy oil into light oil. We need 4 heavy oils every 5 seconds. So if this is going every 5 seconds, it's only giving us 1 heavy oil. That means we need, in our module here, we need 4 of these guys processing the crude oil. So that's going to give us 4 heavy oil, which is going to go into our little guy here, and that's going to get turned into 3 light oil. So then we need to turn the light oil into petroleum gas. This guy requires 3 light oil. Well, this guy is giving us 4.5 per, so that's 4.5, 9, 13.5, 18. And then this guy is giving us an extra 3. So we have 21 light oil, which means we need 7. 7 of these guys. Like that, in that order. These are our ratios. Now we have to make it look pretty. So anyway, here is the first draft of our petroleum gas processing little tileable cell. The idea here is that I'll make a blueprint, and you can stamp the blueprint next to each other as many times as you want, as long as you supply enough water and enough oil and enough output space and whatever. Still working out some of the kinks. This is just the first draft. I think I can make it a bit more compact, and there's still some issues like the light oil from here has no way out, that kind of stuff. But we're going to work on that next time and set up, hopefully, the plastic cell and who knows what else. Hope you enjoyed the video. That's the end of this one. See you later. Take it easy. Have a good day. Bye-bye.